admonish a friend, give a counsel, advise them, I end up infusing Yoruba proverbs in it, one or two. So at the end of the day, I'll tell them, oh, did you know there's a Yoruba proverb that says, then I go ahead to say it, translate it, give them the meaning, and bring it in context to what I'm talking about. Then I came to the realization that, girl, I know you're thinking Yoruba, and it looks like you like this language more than you would admit you do. Of course, I love my language, and I'm actually a strong advocate of teaching our children in our local dialects, teaching them the real meaning of words, their translation, every in-depth meaning. In fact, if I want to find meaning to words in English, I first translate them to Yoruba. There's a way, I don't know how to put it, there's a way Yoruba, Ijile Yoruba, there's a way it gives meaning to things that you're like, you feel the meaning in your spirit, that when you put it in English or in writing, it doesn't really convey the depth of the meaning of that word. So rather than just let my Yoruba proverbs and their meaning and translation waste, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 Yoruba proverbs, their translation, and the meaning in context when you should use them. My name is Adepeju Balogunwawe. My friends call me Pidgin, but I would like to reintroduce myself as the rest of the video will be in Yoruba. Ekule gbogbo o, ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá yín? Ṣé dáadáa lẹ́wà? Ṣàlàáfíà lẹ́wà? Ṣé kò sí o? Àdúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run. Orúkọ tèmi ni arábìnrin Adépéjú, ọmọ Balógun, ìyẹn Balógun dòdò ń dáwà, àyà rẹ̀. Ní èní yìí mo máa sọ àwọn òwe 5 ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ìtumọ̀ wọn àti bí ẹ ṣe lè lò wọ́n nínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀. Òwe ìkíní, ó ní ará iwájú tó jì sí kòtò, ó ń kó ẹni tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn lọ́gbọ́n. Ìyẹn ni ìtumọ̀ wípé tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí èèyàn kan, àwọn tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn wọ́n á fi ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tí ẹ fi ṣe àríkọ́gbọ́n fún ara wọn láti má fi ṣe irú àṣìṣe kan náà. What I just said is, tí ará iwájú bá jì sí kòtò, ó kó ẹni tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn lọ́gbọ́n. It translates to the person on the front that falls into a pit is actually teaching the person at the back to be careful. So when someone is coming at the back and sees that someone else has fallen into a pit, they are careful not to fall into that same pit. So it's just saying experience is the best teacher. Experience teaches you not to do something because you have seen someone done it before and you've seen the repercussion of it. Òwe kejì, ó ní àgbà kì í wà lọ́jà kí orí ọmọ tuntun kó wọ́n. Òwe yìí ó dùn mọ́ mi ò mọ bí mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ. Ó múnú mi dùn torí wípé tí ìyá ọmọ bá gbé ọmọ lọ sọ́jà tó pọ̀n sẹ́yìn, kò sí abiyamọ kan tó máa wà lọ́jà tó máa wo orí ọmọ yẹn kó wọ́ láì má bá ṣe àtúnṣe padà. Tí wọ́n bá fọwọ́ ṣe, wọ́n á pe àkíyèsí ìyá yẹn sí pé ẹ pọ́n ọmọ yẹn dáadáa, ẹ fi ọ̀já mú torí pé orí ò dúró dáadáa. Ìtumọ̀ rẹ̀ ni wípé ìlú ò lè máa bàjẹ́ kí àgbà wà ńbẹ̀. Kò tọ̀nà, kò ṣeé ṣe torí àgbà yẹn máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí nǹkan ò bá dá, tí nǹkan ò bá dúró dáadáa. Àgbà yẹn ló máa jẹ́ kí nǹkan yẹn kó dúró dáadáa torí wọ́n máa fi sí ọ̀nà tó yẹ kó wà. What I just said is, an elderly person cannot be in the marketplace, in a populated place, and a newborn head, a baby's head, is tilted wrongly. So in Yoruba land, so to say, we back our babies on the back. I'm going to be showing a video of that sometime. So we actually put our babies on the back. So there is a way you put your baby on the back and the baby is sleeping and their head tends to tilt. So it is impossible for you to go to a marketplace and your baby's head is tilted, and no elderly person is going to tell you that, oh, your baby's head is tilted. It's not possible. They are going to call your attention to it and probably help you adjust the head in a way that will be convenient for the child that is sleeping. So it loosely translates to, that's the translation, and it just means that a community or something cannot be going wrong when there's an elder around. That elderly person ensures that everything is in line and they are happening as they should. That is my number 2 proverb. Òwe kẹta, àwọn Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní kí adití bá lè gbọ́, òun la ṣe ń sọ létí ọmọ ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ni wípé kò dìgbà tẹ́ni ẹ bá wà ńbẹ̀ kó tó lè gbọ́. Wọ́n á máa sọ kíkankíkan kí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ẹni tó máa jábọ̀ fún bá lè gbọ́, tó máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ fún. Ìyẹn ni wípé láì sí pé ẹni yẹn gan wà ńbẹ̀, wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ránṣẹ́ sí. What I just said is for the deaf person to hear is why we say these things in the presence of their child, knowing fully well that, of course, whatever the child hears, he or she is going to tell the mother or the father. So it means that even in someone's absence, you can actually get a message sent to them via saying it in the midst of people that you know that they would take. In fact, you don't even need to tell that person that I'm sending you a message to this person. By the time you're conversing, they know who you're talking about, and by the time you say it, they take that word to the person you're referring to. So it's more like an indirect way of sending a message to somebody without actually calling them or calling their name. Òwe kẹrin ní òrìṣà bó ò bá lè gbè mí, ṣe mí bó ṣe bá mi. Ìyẹn ni wípé òrìṣà tá bá ń sìn tí ò bá lè ṣe ìgbèlẹ́yìn wa, tí ò bá lè ṣèrànlọ́wọ́ fún wa, kó má tún ba èyí tó wà lára wa jẹ́, kó kú ọra fi wálẹ̀ bó ṣe bá wa, à lè ṣàtúnṣe ara wa fúnra wa. What I just said is, a deity that cannot save me, please leave me the way I am, which means do not come into my life and complicate issues for me. If you know you cannot save me, just leave me alone rather than coming into my life and complicating issues more than they already are. Òwe karùn-ún, wọ́n lájẹ́ ké lánàá, ọmọ kú lónìí. Ta ni ò mọ̀ pàjẹ́ tó ké lánàá ló pa ọmọ tó kú lónìí? Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé tí a bá ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀, tí à ń sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹṣá jáde lẹ́nu, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bí èpè, bí èébú, ó lè jẹ́ pé a ní lọ́kàn láti ṣe, ó lè jẹ́ pé a lè má ní lọ́kàn láti ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ń sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, tí nǹkan bá wá síbẹ̀ jáde àbí tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jọ mọ́rọ̀ tá a sọ, bí ò tiẹ̀ ṣàwá la ṣe, wọ́n á ní a ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, a dẹ̀ ti mú ọ̀rọ̀ wa ṣẹ. What I just said was, a witch cried yesterday or made a sound or proclamation yesterday, and a child died today. Who would not agree with me that it was the witch that made the sound yesterday that killed the child today? Which simply means that when you're in a disagreement, an altercation with somebody, and you're making threats, you're making some proclamations, you're saying some things, even if you do not mean them, if any of those things you said come into fruition, they come into manifestation, everybody will attribute it to you because you have mentioned it. Oh, I'm going to do this to you, I'm going to do that to you, I'm going to get back at you. Even if you do not later get back at them and something happens, they are going to acclaim it to you that you have said it and you're actually doing it. So those are my 5 Yoruba proverbs. Àwọn òwe Yorùbá márùn-ún tí mo nílé nìyẹn. Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ràn èdè Yorùbá tí mò ń sọ àti àwọn òwe tí mo gbé kalẹ̀ tẹ́dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí n tún ṣe irú ẹ̀ sí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ tẹ àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ ránṣẹ́ sí mi lórí comment section, lórí ibi tí wọ́n máa ń kọ àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ sí wípé nǹkan báyìí báyìí ni mo tún fẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí, mo gbádùn nǹkan tó sọ yìí. Kẹ́dẹ̀ fẹ́ràn fídíò yẹn, like the video, kẹ́ subscribe, tẹ̀ ká sí pé mo máa rí nígbà tí wọ́n bá tún ṣe fídíò mi, kẹ́dẹ̀ pín kárí fún àwọn ẹlòmíì láti kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́. Please share for other people to learn from this. Thank you. I remain my humble self, Adepeju Balogun. Thank you for watching.